Hey everybody, I'm Rachel Srinivasan from Grand Rising Spiritual, and I just did a spirit art reading or a spirit art drawing. So I'm here to kind of explain what spirit art is. Spirit art is a form of spirit communication in which spirits want to use art as one of the main ways of communicating. So other than conventional types of mediumship, which is more like channeling or claircognizance or something, this is where we have art involved. And in my case, I'm using colored pencils and paper. So now spirit art usually is of passed away loved ones and sometimes spirit guides, but it can also be living people. And the reason why living people come through, or the spirit world brings things about living people through, is because the living people are in need of our attention for whatever reason. So we're going to go over this person here because this is actually a young girl, and she is in some sort of trouble in a way. I mean, it's not extreme trouble, like she's not going to hurt herself, but she is kind of close to that now, because she's in a lot of emotional turmoil. So I believe that this is a young girl, and young girl as in age like 17 to 22. She acts like a young girl. So even if she's 22, I understand he could be like a 22-year-old and be very mature, but she's actually not behaving maturely in this instance because she is allowing her frustration to get the best of her. She's very frustrated because she is a content creator on YouTube, and she is living with her parents, and she wishes that she was more successful. Now, I actually think she's still in high school. So even if she's between 17 and 22, like who knows, maybe she got held back, or maybe she's in college or like an early college student. But she is very popular at her school. So she's extremely popular wherever she is. But the thing is that she wants that popularity to like transfer over to her online presence, and it's not really doing that. Like online, when she's online, she shares a lot of stories about like school and her homework and social issues. The names I got for this young lady are like Jaina or Jaden. I think she's kind of like biracial, or she has very light skin, but you can tell like she's really frustrated. And then she has really short black hair or dark hair, and she has this kind of like androgynous look to her, and she just thinks about like her online presence or like YouTube channel like all the time, just all the time. And she knows that she's destined to be a star, and I don't disagree with that. I think she's gonna be very successful in like whatever she chooses to do when she gets a little bit older. But for the meantime, she's a little bit emotionally immature, and she's letting it really get to her, and she's not really telling anybody. Now, she should tell her parents. She's not telling her parents. Her parents have no idea how frustrated she is. Now, it's kind of like she's becoming depressed, and she has a very sunny demeanor on the outside, but truthfully on the inside she's not doing very well, and she's very critical of herself. And she is in a community of content creators. I don't know what community this is specifically, but she's very supportive of the other content creators or video makers or whoever in this group. She's extremely supportive, but she is not feeling supported herself. So there's like this disconnect of support, like she's not receiving the same support that she's giving out. And she does kind of curl up in her like living room or in her bedroom or wherever she is in this white blanket. So she kind of like covers herself in this blanket, mourns, like feels bad for herself. She's extremely critical of herself, like I said, but she's not critical of other people, just of herself. Now, she holds her feelings inside a lot. It's almost like she's martyring her emotions for fame. I know this kind of sounds weird, but I feel like she thinks she's martyring herself, and she doesn't really realize that what she's doing is actually really bad for her mental health. What she should do is to be telling somebody that she doesn't feel good. Now, personally, like on the inside, she's very creative. She is very creative. She could be a poet. She is creative with her videos. Like I said, she talks about social issues. She might make music, but if she like makes music and stuff, I don't think she's posting it. I think she just has videos like of her talking. She's also very sensitive to criticism. So she doesn't take trolls very well, or like people at her school being mean to her. She doesn't take it really like, she doesn't take it well. Like I said, she's very popular with her friends at school. And let me see. Okay. So I don't know if anybody's going to know this girl, Jaina or Jaden. These seem to be the names that I was getting. And once again, between the ages of like 17 to 22. Maybe you don't know her, and maybe, you know, this reading is not for you. A lot of people out there, this won't be a reading for them. But the idea is that if you get frustrated, take care of yourself. Because this young lady, she's not taking care of herself. She's just like suffering in silence. And there's no real reason for it. There's no real reason for it. She just wants something really bad and she doesn't have it, and she feels really frustrated. So I know people out there, if you get frustrated, you're not going to tell your parents. But in this case, like, she should tell her parents. That's what she should be doing, and she's not doing it. I think her parents are very loving people. They live under the same roof, and they have no idea that she's upset about this. They don't even know she's having any problems with anything at all. So if you're feeling frustrated, to the point where you're getting depressed, tell your friends. Tell people around you that care about you. And I hope that Jaina or Jaden makes the same decision to take care of herself, rather than allowing herself to get frustrated. So I hope you enjoyed this spirit art video, and I will be back with more in the future. And have a great night, guys. Bye.